not every bleeding from your vagina is your period. Menstruation is not an illness. When I first saw mine, it was nothing much of an event. Was I scared? Yes. Was I unsure? Was I uncomfortable? Yes, of course. That was the first time. Hello and welcome to MedLab Hive. My name is Kunanshu, and if this is the first time you're joining us, thank you for stopping by. This is me officially welcoming our new members to the community. From our last video, we had lots of subscribers. Thank you for joining us. Take a seat and don't let someone else grab your seat. Yes, and to our returning subscribers, you are the VIP. So in today's video, we'll be discussing the menstruation or menstrual cycle. So we started the series in our last video. If you've not watched it, please do well to catch up. I'll be leaving the link in the description box so that you can join us and get full gist. So today we'll be discussing menstruation, and menstruation is basically a biological process that occurs in a female, and it involves a lot of hormonal changes and the shedding of the uterine wall. The womb is also called the uterus, so I'll be using the uterus in this context. So during this process, the uterus is prepared for pregnancy, and the hormones involved in this process, we have the estrogen, the progesterone, we have the follicular stimulating hormone, we have the luteinizing hormone. So the menstrual cycle spans through a period of 25 to 30 days with an average of 28 days, and the first to the 13th day is the follicular stage. In this follicular stage, estrogen level is usually on an increase. It helps to keep the wall of the uterus thick and in check and healthy. It's preparing it for pregnancy. Then the 14th day is the ovulation period, where matured eggs are released from the ovary, and it's expected that these eggs should be fertilized by a sperm. So if fertilization at all occurs, pregnancy would then occur and progesterone takes up from there. So in a situation where fertilization does not occur by a sperm, the egg breaks, progesterone level drops of course, and then it leads to the shedding of the uterine wall. And that's what basically leads to the blood flow that comes out through the vagina of the woman, and we call menstruation menses. So it's a repeated cycle. After that, it goes back to the follicular stage and goes on like that. That's why it's a cycle, and it happens on and on and on like that till menopause period. That's when menstruation stops. There are different blood colors. Let's discuss what they mean. We have black or dark brown, which indicates old blood, or in cases of delayed flow. We also have dark red or brown, and this is usually as a result of oxidized blood, usually at the beginning or the end of your period. And then there is the normal rate, that's the normal blood flow color. We also have pinkish color. Pinkish color could be like in case of light flow or few cases of spotting. In some very rare cases, we have gray, we also have green. And there's also foul smell discharge. Please do well to seek medical help as fast as possible. This might be an indication for infections. So even if you're not going to take anything home from today's episode, please note that not every bleeding from your vagina is your period. And bright red bleeding from the vagina doesn't always mean it's normal. So if you notice anything slightly abnormal around these 25 to 30 days, please don't hesitate to seek for medical help, because you could just be saving yourself from a bigger problem. Menstruation is not an illness. When you're on your period, you shouldn't feel handicapped. At least to the best of my knowledge now, it has reduced drastically. But if you're still there and you stigmatize people that are on their period, I mean, what's your problem? It's a normal biological process. So, girl, don't be ashamed of it. When you need help, maybe you're stained or you need help getting sanitary tampons or something like that, and it's only the opposite sex that is there. I want to say feel free, but there is a level of feeling free and there's a level to how you do these things, because we can't be too careful, right? So please do well to seek help. It's not advisable to use tissues or piece of fabrics for your periods. Please, it's for your own good and your best that you get sanitary towels. It's actually quite expensive now, and considering the fact that you have to do it every month, and some people like myself that have heavy flow, you have to get the bigger ones, or you have to get 2 or 3 to use. I understand. So why not cultivate the habit of maybe saving up to get the stuff instead of waiting till it's 2 days or a day to your period and you're looking for I need money to get this. That's if you don't have a stable source of income or you don't have a means to. Just plan ahead so you don't find yourself in a position where you have to use tissue papers. You don't know it's entering in and it might generate to something else. So it's not advisable to use that. And then using fabrics or piece of clothes, they house microorganisms. So it's just safe that you use tampons or sanitary towels. At least you can dispose them and you're on the safer side. How does sugary stuff correlate with menstrual cramps? Well, fingers crossed. See you in our next video. Yes, we already have questions coming in from our mails and even on YouTube. Please stay tuned and we'll be answering all of that. In the last episode of this series, we'll be answering our questions alongside the minds, the facts, and the truth of menstrual cycle. Bye, stay curious and keep learning till I come your way again next time.